That's a good answer, right?
Yeah, it is. It's a great answer.
Why y'all keep playing with us like that out there, man? We supposed to get Chris Paul one year. I think was Stern still in when that happened?
Yeah.
And then
Remember the league owned what were they though? New Orleans Hornets.
The league owned them. That was
Interesting.
That was interesting.
Yeah.
It's something going on out there. Was Magic with them then?
No.
Okay, I'm just trying to find the.
You're trying to connect the dots to see what's going on.
We'll have to do that off the air, but for the most part, like I'm from Atlanta. I'm obviously a Hawks fan because I'm from Atlanta, but like my father was this passionate Lakers fan, right? This Magic, this whole thing, like back in the days. I'm talking about Worthy, Cooper, the whole nine. He was like really into it. And so I picked up on the same thing, and then I became this huge Kobe fan, right? Like, why not? Love the Lakers. And then, like, when Kobe left, I still love the Lakers. And then they got Bron. So then, I'm not going anywhere. We're going to have to figure it out.
Were you shocked the AD trade didn't go through?
I definitely was. They gave their whole roster away, or tried to. And it kind of like, man, to me, it has a small effect on what we're seeing with the Lakers right now, right? Like some of the kids, like hearing in the media, like you might not, be here. Like I don't think people understand now. Some of the people that they were talking about, they don't have families and kids and stuff like that, but they still have to like get up, figure out the next,
They do.
With sports, it's kind of tricky. You have to find a place to stay. If you do have a relationship, it can hinder it. I mean, if you do have kids, it can hinder it. This is a business, so I get it. But then you put in the news, we're gonna give you the whole everybody.
But Chainz, you gotta okay. I'll put it to you like this. You can understand this. You in a group. You the lead guy. Okay,
I'm the big dog.
You the big dog.
Okay.
And you're like, okay, well, we thinking about, because you ain't really holding up your end. I think we can get a couple of Grammys. We might get some Oscar nominations if we replace the bass player and the guy that's doing the hook on this one, and we go on a different, but all of a sudden the guy don't come through. He don't, you can't get the guy that you really want to sing the hook, and the bass player don't come, and y'all got to stick together. He still got to do his job.
But I think the fact that y'all was talking about the person out loud, they feelings got involved.
You can't let them checks still coming.
No, them checks still coming.
Exactly then.
But you start thinking that you're disposable at any given time, right?
You are. You the only one in the group that's not disposable.
But so he has to come in, and I just talked to Steve about this. He has to come in and use the word, I guess, we more often, so everybody feel like
they're part of
it. You can't be like, man, you're gonna be all right. You're like, we gonna figure this out, right? You got to play the psychology game with them, and like, because at the end of the day, like these guys are like Ingram. You talking about trading me? Kuzma's playing awesome, like. Then you want me to come out like the trade don't go through. Then you want me to play like the first 6 games after that. I'm saying, man, y'all anyway. I ain't messing with y'all anyway. That's just the spirit.
But Skip and I talked about it, is that looking at LeBron from a distance, you have an idea of what he's like. Now he's there. You're playing with him. And you like, man, Bron cutthroat. Man, Bron ain't man, Bron trying to back this business of winning with or without us. And if we can't get it done, he's quick to pull somebody else in here. So it changes your perspective of how you see Bron, because you see him one way, but now once we get there, I'm sure people like, man, Chainz, man, it'd be cool to work with Chainz. But then you have them long sessions, they're like, man, Chainz a mofo, man. I can't wait to get up out this studio.
Well, that's the thing. I mean, we know he's a champion. We know he's a perfect example of God-given talent and work ethic combined. We've seen his trajectory. We've seen him Sports Illustrated cover all the way up to here. We've seen how he is on and off the court. I mean, this shouldn't be like a surprise to anybody. I don't understand. He does it everywhere he goes. The guy wants to win. To think that he does not want to be in the playoffs this year is crazy.
Yeah, the Skip talking about he came to L.A. just to be. He wanted to be. He didn't want to pass Michael Jordan. He wanted to pass Michael B. Jordan. He's in Hollywood right now.
That's a funny line.
No,
I like that line.
You ain't right, man. You ain't right, man. Michael B. Jordan.
Okay, so if he gets AD next year, does that change in life in LA? Is that enough?
Well, that's good. It's a lot of free agents out there now. Y'all don't get the smoke and mirror. Don't.
Oh, we got something brewing, Chainz. We got something brewing.
We got something. Don't think that y'all don't go for this. Don't nobody want to play in LA. Don't nobody. Don't go for that. Don't go for that. Don't go for that. And if we happen to not make the playoffs, it won't happen again for the next 20, 30 years.
Shannon's heard some whispers here today.
Yeah,
I ain't heard nothing.
We got a couple.
I
We got
know
something
that
brewing.
don't nobody over there like losing. Like nobody that's participating in this right now. Like,
We put it like this: if we got something brewing, and I ain't talking about a pot of coffee. Yeah, well, we got something changed. We got something.
that boy crazy. That boy is crazy.
So how many more years do you see LeBron playing at this level? Like where he's all in?
Well, I think we all know how much he invests into his body. This is my first time this year ever seeing him injured, ever. This groin injury. It was a groin injury, not even a hamstring, no knee, no ankle. This is our first time seeing him outstretch himself or whatever. You know what I mean? So he has some type of regimen to where I've been around a guy who eats, healthy all day long. He's not just like somebody that's seasonal. I think he practices this stuff annually all year round, And so when you have somebody that committed, like I told you, with this God-given talent and the work ethic and knowing what it takes inside and out, I don't think we will see a decline because they tried this up until this injury. He was playing like the best he's ever played. You know what I mean? So I feel real good about it.
I mean, he playing bad right now. He just averaging 27, 8, and 8.
Yeah, that's terrible. That's
terrible.
horrible.
Those are fall out of bed numbers for LeBron James.
Yeah, well,
right?
Guess what? He gonna be falling out of bed for another 4 years.
Yes, sir.
We're going to take a quick break, but we have more to get to.